champion. Rubio, former WBF Super Middleweight World Champion and current WBC Interim Middleweight World Champion. Triple G, of course, recognized by most of the world as the undisputed world champion, holding the WBA Super and the IBO Middleweight World titles.
How does it feel to be here in Hollywood and facing an opponent in California finally?
You know, I feel it's great, you know, because it's my first fight in California and first fight in LA.
A lot of executives and media have been debating how big a star you are and how many ticket sales you can make here in the States. You sold out the StubHub in record time. Everyone's going to be there, standing room only. First of all, how did that make you feel? And does that add more pressure to you to get that knockout?
Yeah, right. No, this is very good for me, for my team. Thank you very much for my fans, you know. And I know this is a great show. Not just this is my deal. No, this is big day for fans, you know, because great show, a lot of great champions, Walter, Donaire, Rodriguez, you know, this is great show, good fighters. I think it's a big present for everybody.
A lot of people that fight Gennady Golovkin in these days, they seem intimidated from the beginning. How can you go in there and establish that not only you're not afraid, but you're here to win?
Eso lo hicimos en el gimnasio, eso lo hicimos en la preparación, en los cuidados, en la confianza, en la alegría de pelear contra un gran campeón. Yo creo que estar arriba del ring contra un gran campeón no es algo malo, al contrario, hay que disfrutarlo, hay que gozarlo y dar todo arriba del ring.
I think my preparation is what's giving me that confidence. I'm confident going in. I'm not scared of him. On the contrary, I think going in with a champion and somebody as good as Golovkin, man, that's a great fight to be into and be able to be involved in. So I'm coming ready to win. I'm confident. There's no fear here.
All going to be for the WBA Super version of the World Featherweight Championship.
You are coming and fighting out of Jamaica. You're fighting in California. Nonito has a big fan base here and is used to a big stage in the spotlight. How will you adjust to that kind of crowd negativity against you and being in the spotlight like this?
Listen, man. Does the crowd hit me? No, don't need to have to hit me. No matter what the crowd want to say, the crowd, no matter what the crowd or his coach want to tell him, if he cannot do it, then his crowd gonna go home disappointed, and the crowd cannot help you in boxing. This is not the aim of what the crowd can. The crowd cannot help you in boxing. You gotta defend yourself. You gotta fight. You gotta fight strong, fight smart. So if Nonito thinking about crowd, I'm not thinking about the crowd, because the crowd doesn't help in boxing. You know.
Do you think like your power can stop him? Are you in there looking for the knockout, or are you still just looking to be a boxer and technically win this fight?
I always look for a knockout. That's the thing about me is, you know, no matter who it is, I'm always gonna look for a knockout. So, you know, we'll see what it will be.
You are the ring general in there. You've been in these hot lights before. You've been in the spotlight before. How will that experience advantage you in this fight?
Well, I think it's just more of the heart that I have. You know, I'm there to fight, and I know exactly that. I'm the type of person to give everything I got in there. But definitely the ring generalship that I have, the experience that I have inside that ring is going to play a key, whatever it may be, but it's going to play a key.
There's going to be a lot of Mexicans there that night, and a lot of Triple G fans. What would you say to your Mexican fans? What are they going to see from you on Mexican style on Saturday night?
Voy a dar todo lo que ya preparamos y ojalá le demos una alegría para México.
I'm going to give it my all, everything that I've trained for, and hopefully Mexico will be happy with my performance.
This big deal, the biggest deal, Rubio, Garcia, Sanchez, and Triple G. Big deal for California.